Hello everybody, Charlie's Cards here. Bring to the table this evening a few things. I went to my local Walgreens, several of them, looking for baseball cards. And I found another one of these with the Topps 2019 Topps Series 2 packs in them. And I talked to a guy that was stocking the shelves there, and he said that my Walgreens guy, comes on Monday or Tuesday. So my intentions now is to check my my Walgreens on Tuesday. I've seen some of the 2020 Topps Series 2 Walgreens packs come out. So I went to look to see if I could find some. I didn't find those, but I found two of these prime packs, both with the Honus Wagner holograph card on it. So we'll catch that at a later date. Just wanted to pass on. I don't know about your Walgreens, but I got some information on mine, so I thought I'd pass it on, so that's good. And I got a paquete. I got a package from my good friend Tony. He's an eBay seller, and he sells my favorite rack packs right now. I'm having a lot of fun opening these wood grain 1987 Topps rack packs. And 1987 is loaded with rookies. I don't know if I've gotten any on camera yet, but we got 4 of them. And I mean, for 80 cents a pack. 80 cents a pack. So it comes with one of the All-Star glossy cards and a whole bunch of other ones. 48 cards for 80 cents. So I believe the last time I opened these, I got 4, and I saved one. So I looked through these. There's a Darryl Strawberry All-Star. I looked through these, and I like keeping some rack packs. Sorry about that. And I looked at the one I had, and it's got a Rickey Henderson in it, so I saved that one. And there's my third. That one's got a Dale Murphy on it. So I say we rip, grip, flip, and trip on some 1987 Topps rack pack wood grain. Sweet looking cards. So for the money and the fun, I thought I'd see if I could build the set. And then I looked to see that, holy mackerel, there is 792 cards in this set. Well, the only way you're going to build a set with these is very inexpensively. And at 80 cents a rack pack plus shipping, can't beat that. So again, we're looking for 87 rookies like Rafael Palmeiro, Barry Larkin, Barry Bonds, Will Clark, Bo Jackson, and Greg Maddux. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty awesome. So let's see what we get. Mike Morgan, John Henry Johnson, Tony Armas, beautiful checklist. Billy Bean, Pete Ladd, Davey Lopes, record breaker, Cliff Speck, Orioles leaders. So this is the card. Orioles leaders has batting and pitching stats on it. Jim Deshaies, and this is the back of 87. Of course, centering is always an issue with these, so finding a nicely centered is always a challenge. There's a Jim Rice All-Star. Mitch Williams. Joel Skinner. Dodger leaders. Terry Poole. There's a Dave Parker All-Star. That looks nicely centered. Dave Parker on the Cincinnati Reds. That's a lot later in his career. There's a Pat Dodson Future Star. The one future star we're looking for is Bo Jackson. Roger Mason. Dwight Evans record breaker. Earliest home run season. Dave Righetti record breaker. New York Yankees most saves in a season until Dennis Eckersley came along. Bill Gullickson. Bob Kuiper. Chico Walker. Jerry Neron. Bob Melvin. Jim Fregosi, manager. Dwight Lowry. Doug Corbett. Pat Corrales. Andy Allenson, All-Star Rookie Cup card. Mike LaCouz. Padres leaders. Jim Williams. Len Matusek. All right, there's our Dale Murphy All-Star card. And you can see it's a glossy. And it's nicely centered. Packed fresh. 1986 Dale Murphy All-Star. And there's the back of this commemorative set. And there's 22 of them. Got to watch some more baseball last night. Did everybody catch the Angels and the Padres on MLB Network? I believe there were several different games on, so it's interesting to see. I thought what was most interesting about it was that they were piping in crowd noise. The organ guy still had a job, so he was playing the organ, and I did see some spitting going on, so I'll be interested, on camera spitting, be interested to see if they clean that up or not. So there's George Brett, there's Rich Gossage, there's Kirby Puckett, wow, Don Carmen. Obviously, it being one of the rules, they're asking guys to not spit because it spreads, you know, I don't know. There's a Darrell Evans. Tim Leary. There's a Donnie Baseball. Jerry Willard. Rookie card. The Oakland A's. Danny Gladden, Mike Boddicker, Mike Ellsler, and Mitch Webster. Well, not much out of that rack pack. We did get some Hall of Famers. So let's open another. All right, we got another stack ready. And it starts with a Ryne Sandberg 1986 All-Star commemorative card. Again, this is the 87 set. Ooh, ouch. Got a big old on that one. Fortunately, the other one has the same card in it. Hopefully that one's in better shape. So the Angels and the Padres got to see Mr. Mike Trout play. Not very eventful, but he was surrounded by most of the guys that I've never heard before. But Griffin Canning pitched an amazing game. So that was good to see. Rich Aguilera. And we got to see Tatis play a little bit. Didn't do much. Got on base a couple times and then asked somebody to run for him. It's like, okay. Zane Smith. Lloyd Moseby. There's Jim Leyland. Manager for years and years. Amazing career. Vance Law. Dennis Leonard. Ron Shepard. There's a Willie McGee. Rob Woodward. There's a Gary Carter. Larry Sheets. Al Kniper. Zane Smith. Kirk McCaskill. Pat Tabler. Whitey Herzog. Dan Plesac. Dave LaPointe. Dale. Yeah. There's a Kurt Gibson. Rob Murphy. Luis Aquino. Charles Hudson. Dan Schatzard. Jim Dwyer. Bob Dernier. Dave Gumpert. There's a Craig Nettles with the Padres. A little bit of John Mizrock. There's a Fernando Venezuela. That's an 81 rookie. So he's been pitching for quite a while. There's another checklist. There's a Lance Parrish. Jose Guzman. Pirates leader. Phil Niekro. Pitching with gray hair. Dan Ierg. There's a Ryne Sandberg, third-year card. 87, and he's got an 84 rookie. No, that's Mattingly. Ryne Sandberg's before that. There's Kent DeColve. There's a turn back the clock Roberto Clemente. Royals leaders. Eric Show. Garth Ierg. Juan Neves. Mark Heusman. Rudy Law. Bill Caudill. Charlie Moore. Dave Kingman. And Kent Hybeck. Well, that's another rack pack down. I think we'll go one more. All right, we got another stack here. And again, I just want to reiterate why I like rack packs compared to regular packs. These are very difficult to search. So it's very difficult to break the seal on that. Look through the cards and know what you got. The only indication on the cards, what you have, is that letter right there. That letter tells you which sheet that particular card comes from. So that's a Phil Garner, and it's on sheet A. So that's about all it does. And yet, you know, I believe these are all randomized. So even looking at the two Ryan Sandbergs I had, the packs are still different. So they still mix these up. And again, if you get a wax pack, they're a lot easier. Well, unfortunately, they are able to figure out how to open them and go through them and seal them back up, where a rack pack is a lot more difficult to search. So let's see what we get in this one. Got a nice little pile of stars and Hall of Famers. So let's see what else we can get. Again, so let's be able to look at this one. That's B. So that comes from, that little B, that comes from sheet B. And not all of cards back in the day had these, but Topps, I think Topps did it. And now Topps uses the numbers at the bottom. Focus. Now they use the number at the bottom with the code to tell you more about the card. That's my Jesus Luzardo rookie card from Big League. All right, so Jody Davis, Kelly Kruber, Leon Durham, Greg Brock. There's a Steve Garvey with the Padres. Andy Van Slyke with the Redbirds. Pete O'Brien, Bob Brenly, Wally Backman. That's a cool card. Love catcher cards, man. And it's nicely centered, too. Huh. I remember him from the Giants. I believe he was in the, he was in the 89 World Series. Candy Maldonado, the outfielder. Lee Lacy. And Ron Guidry. Tony Fernandez. Ron Gantner. Omar Moreno. Mike Scioscia. And another Dave Righetti. All right. Cardinals leaders. Ken Daly. Jackie Gutierrez. Tom Waddle. Ron Kittle. Dave Schulte. Don Schulte. Larry Herndon. Jeff Calhoun. Mickey Tettleton. Sparky. Randy Neiman. Paul Zuvela. There's Roger Craig with the Giants. Gene Garber. Otis Nixon. Tom Lawless. And Dave Stewart. A little off center. All right. Last section here. Glenn Braggs. Rick Honeycutt. There's Terry Francona. Jesse Orosco. Kelly Downs. Dickie Thon. John Moses. Steve Brodosha. Tom Brokens. There we go. There's a Ricky Henderson. Let's take a look at it. Looking pretty good. I think just a squirt right to left. There's a Keith Hernandez All-Star. Bill Campbell. Tom Brunansky. Mike Marshall. Cecil Cooper. And Todd Worrell, record breaker, most saves in L. One more rack. All right, I got another set open. Our stack of Hall of Famers and All-Stars grows. So here's our other Ryne Sandberg. Looks like the corner on the top took a little hit, both sides. There's Ben Ogilvy looking up saying, "Heck yeah, thank you Lord, I'm making lots of money playing a game." Alfredo Griffin. Bo Diaz. Jim Beatty. Where are all the rookies? Come on, rookies. Ron Oster. Rafael Belliard. Cecilio Guante. Rick Muller. Jim Wynn. He's kind of sticky. Bob Horner. Reed Nichols. Burn Smith. Sammy Stewart. A unibrow and a big old chunk of tobacco. Bob Stanley. Kurt McCaskill. Sammy Khalifa. Phil Garner. Third base for the Astros. Darryl Strawberry, All-Star. Right to left. Jim Slayton. Storm Davis. Mike Maddox. Chili Davis. Darnell Coles. Getting a lot, the Reds leaders, and another checklist. Scott Terry, Darren Dalton, Carney Lansford, Bob T. Weeksbury, sorry, Jim Dwyer, Greg Matthews, Ken Howell, Mike Felder, Buddy Bell, Craig Reynolds, Todd Worrell, All-Star Rookie Cup. There's Tom. There's another Roberto Clemente. There's George Brett, Rondell White. There's a Tim Flannery, Jose Cruz, and Mickey Brantley. Just a few more left of these beautiful 1987 Topps cards. What a classic. This is wax gold if I ever saw it. How much fun is this? To reminisce, to look back. See all these old guys. Jose Guzman we've had a couple times. Well, we've had that Pirates leaders. There's a Harold Baines way off center. Craig Leifertz. George Orta. There's a Jamie Moyer. Ed Olwine and Blue Jays leaders. That is a wax pack stack. Wow. That's what it's all about. Well, we were looking for Rafael Palmeiro, Barry Larkin, Barry Bonds, Will Clark, Bo Jackson, and Greg Maddux. And unfortunately, we didn't get a single one. But we got to see a whole bunch of Rook stars in here. Holy mackerel. The Harold Baines, George Brett, Roberto Clemente, Darryl Strawberry, Phil Garner, Keith Hernandez, Terry Francona, Dave Stewart, Ron Kittle, Dave Righetti, Mike Scioscia, Ron Guidry, Andy Van Slyke, Steve Garvey, Lou Whitaker, Ryan Sandberg, Fernando Valenzuela, Kurt Gibson, Gary Carter, Willie McGee. There's Don Mattingly, Darrell Evans, Kirby Puckett, Rich Gossage, George Brett, Dale Murphy, Dave Parker, and Jim Rice. So that's a nice stack of stars. I like it. I hope you did too. And that's wax gold. Glad you could join me tonight. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Share on your social media so that we can attract others to baseball hobby and to the community, because we know how wonderful it is over here and we have a bunch of great guys. So I appreciate your time. Charlie Scards, 1987 Topps, over and out.